game. There it is. The dozen end. This is very, very, very close to the start of the game. So, I will just briefly recap what we've done. We woke up. We are still Monskar and Makato. Monza has been with us since the very first start. At the very beginning of me playing Baldur's Gate. And we are still playing. We've managed to export her character into this game. So, it's all boss. Anyhow, Monza woke up in this weird dungeon. And she was being tested on by this random bloke. Suddenly there was lots of commotion, and it seems like this guy's castle or stronghold or whatever it was getting attacked by assassins. And he popped off to have a look and see if he could defend his place against these lads that seemed to be attacking. At that point, Imoen turned up, our old friend Imoen from Baldur's Gate 1 as well. And basically, we then escaped. On the way, we found Minsk, Jaheira, and this new person, Yoshimo. I have no idea about him. He is absolutely brand new. Minsk and Jaheira were part of Baldur's Gate 1. Anyway, we get outside. We managed to escape his dungeon. And then as we come out into the clear sky, we see him, like, exploding these assassins. Like, with a click of his finger, he was just killing them left, right, and center. At that point, like, more and more were arriving. No, it wasn't the assassins, was it? It was the council of, like, wizardry. Apparently in this part of the Sword Coast, or I don't even know whether we're on the Sword Coast at the minute. That would be a good idea for us to do first and foremost. Is have a look at the world map. I haven't looked at this before. We are in whatever this is. Ooh. Okay. I've forgotten the name of it. Hey, Null Sprite. Do you put your thang down, flip it, and reverse it? You should. Yes, you should do that. Is it the same continent? I think that the Sword Coast, or Baldur's Gate, is like up here, just up the coast northwards. I think. Watcher's Keep. Windspear Hills. This is all stuff that we haven't heard of yet, really. Athkatla! That's it. That's the name of the place. It's written right there. Baldur's Gate would be north of here. Cool. Camdog. Thank you also. Thank you. Jaheira said, last stream, said that it was still the Sword Coast, just the south side. Hey, killer. So that's where we are. We are in Athkatla, specifically Joaquin's Promenade. So we came out into the light of day, and then there he was. What was his name? I did say it a fair few times last night. I'll just double check. Irenicus. Or Irenicus. I think it's Irenicus. But yeah, this guy seemed like an insanely powerful wizard, and he was just popping people left, right, and center. And then these robed dudes turned up, and we're like, yeah, you can't use magic round here. Rah, 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 rah. Back to Russia. To which he was like, oh, okay, well, I haven't got time for this, but fine, whatever. I will come with you to answer these crimes as long as I can take Imoen with me. And Imoen seems to have been affected quite badly by whatever the hell he did to her in these dungeons. We know what's happened to Monza. He came up and he was like testing lightning and fire and stuff on us. But we don't really know what he did to Imoen apart from make her watch him do unspeakable things. He made her watch as he killed Jaheira's husband. Or no, he didn't kill Jaheira's husband. Well, he did, but he made Imoen watch as he like experimented on Jaheira's husband's dead body. And yeah, he's done all these other things to Imoen that we don't know about. And now he's gone off to face the trial of using magic in a place that he shouldn't be using magic. Zigmalov, good morning to you. Nashkel in the original game was part of the Nation Arm. Got you. Oh, give me 2 seconds because my sorry. My lighting is being weird. If you could just not do that, please. Fine, that'll do. Ow, my eyes have just looked directly into the light. Lovely. Don't look into the light. God, it's bleaching my face quite a bit today. Ah, well. So that is that, pretty much. Immerwin's just been taken off by this council of robed fellas. And, yeah.
It will be done.
I don't know what it is about this game. That...
Yes, certainly.
Blinking, you can probably... Can you see it behind me? The overlay, the GOG overlay, just kind of sticks. Let me just see if I can Alt-Tab out. There we go, that's better. Oh, I think I did. I Alt-Tabbed earlier. So, I mean, the only quest that we currently have, in order to free the captive dryads, which we found in Arenicus' dungeon, we've got to bring their acorns to the Fairy Queen, who is apparently located in an area called Windspear Hills, which was, if I, yeah, Windspear Hills. Okay, so we've got to journey off the other side of this continent to find the fairies. Still bitter about Khalid and Dynahair, but not everything is rainbows and sunshine, yeah. Out of the two of them, I would have rather had Khalid. Although Dynahair, I mean, she did have some pretty sweet spells. I don't know what it is about Dynahair that I didn't like, though. Absolutely awesome. David Warner. Oh, what old... what's his face? Arenicus. There we go.
What is it?
What is it? Well, it's time for us to... Oh my god. Right, it's a bit daunting because we are right at the start of the game now and we have just opened up into this huge section. It's got some sort of like Colosseum-esque architecture. Roman, like, pillars and stuff. I like these ice cream cones on the top of... well, not... No, they're more like ice gems, aren't they? Just really tall ice gems. Well... We should probably go and have a chat. Oh, Lur was talking about stuff, wasn't he? He was talking about the what's going on locally. Lady Beth, we haven't talked to.
So long as you are polite, I shall tolerate you.
Greetings to you. Do you have aught to do with the spectacle that I just witnessed? No doubt you are warring peasants in the guild business. In a way, perhaps. Could you tell me where I am? I thought you might be outlanders from your accent and garb. Welcome to Athkatla, the city of coin. I see. Did you happen to witness everything that happened here today? Not much, my lady. Everyone here is in the promenade. I was quite frightened when the wizard began fighting those men, the ones in black. The fire and lightning had us all running, but much of the promenade here has been destroyed. It is good that the wizard was arrested for his recklessness. The promenade. Come on, OBS. Don't be doing this. We've literally only just started and you've dropped almost 7% of frames. There was nothing downloading. I don't understand what's different. When I went away, we would hold green for like ever. Now I've come back, it's all over the place. Can we? Hold on. I'm just going to lower my bitrate just to see if that helps, because I can't be getting distracted with OBS flashing yellow and red and everything like me from the corner of my eye. Is the milk still good? What, from when I was last here? It's really, really good milk. Put it in the freezer. There we go. Okay, let's see whether OBS wants to play now that I've dropped the bitrate. Stop it. Stop it! Okay. You know what? It's one of those days that wasn't physically demanding, but mentally it was quite taxing. I think it's made me more physically tired than if I had been like out for a run or lifted weights or gone trampolining or something. You know what I mean? Nah, I'm just being whiny, aren't I? Okay. Fire and lightning has us all running, and much of the promenade here has been destroyed. Is it good? It is good that the wizard was arrested for his recklessness. He was arrested, yes, and so was a friend of mine. Do you know who arrested them and where they went? Stop it, OBS, please. Please. The girl was a friend of yours? Well, she was a spellcaster, and so both she and the other were taken away to the cowled wizards. Take care. I heard these cowled wizards. I've heard of them. Spellcasters of the highest order. The only magic users allowed here in Arm, I believe. Like, if you get to like 10% drop frames, I'm not going to carry on streaming. So please, please, because you're up at 7.1 drop frames now. This isn't right. We're not downloading anything. I haven't. Like, nothing here has the ability to be sapping internet. Sorry. Yeah, get out of there. Nothing. Ugh. And I look round and it's absolutely bright red. Thanks. Thanks, OBS. Oh. Right, what can I do? I am just going to put a little screen over the top of it so I can't see the damn thing. You guys will have to let me know if it starts buffering.
Hello.
This is one of those things that is going to really get on my nerves if it doesn't sort itself out soon. What up, Shadowhawk? Food time and Fraz time equals fun time. Nice. Are we on the right? Right, what are we streaming at? We are at 30 FPS. Yeah, and 720p. This shouldn't be doing this. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm getting massively distracted by the connection being absolutely awful. Okay, where were we? Undue practice of magic is forbidden here naturally, where the wizards would take your friend. However, I do not know. And where might be here? No, I know where we are. You mentioned guilds. Why would you associate with that? Why would you associate that with the violence here? I am not as distanced from the workings of the city as some nobles might be. I have heard the mutterings of our stable boy and his kin. Thieves rule the nights, and the war against those that would take it away from them. It would not be unusual for it to spill into the day. Oh, thieves ruin the nights. Oh, rule the nights. Ruin the nights. My eyes aren't working. This is annoying. Alright. I'm not going to lie. So far, Baldur's Gate isn't quite as polished as... sorry, Baldur's Gate 2 is not quite as polished as Baldur's Gate 1. Because I have the ability to just keep on asking the same damn question. BG1, it seemed like... as soon as you'd done the question and got the answer from it, it left it. You didn't have to do that anymore. As a 100%er, I like to be able to do all of the conversations until you get like one or two. Anyone who practices magic? No. Cowled wizards, are they the one who took Immerwin and our wizard? Where did they go? Girl was taken. Yeah. See? Oh, okay, right. So I have to be really, really, really on which ones we've actually clicked. Otherwise we might just miss stuff. Can you tell me where I am? Welcome to the land of Athkatla, capital of Arm. Okay. You wouldn't have to know. Right. Oh, it's going straight back! That will just re-go round. I'm afraid not. Anyone who practiced the coward wizards? Oh, what's that all about? Friend of yours, Jahira's saying exactly the same thing again. Oh, where might he be? Oh, look, it's Athkatla. Athkatla? Oh, what about the coward wizards? Oh, the coward wizards? Jahira's talking again. You can just go round in circles forever. I hope that is not a trope that happens through BG. Admittedly, I am already slightly on edge, because OBS is playing silly buggers. I can't think of any reason why. No, the laptop is off now as well, so that can't be drawing anything. Pass. Maybe Mons is just a bit confused. I'm a bit confused. Okay. Did you happen to see anything that happened? Copycat, welcome in. Not much, everyone. Yeah, promenade. Mentioned the guilds, and I think I'll be on my way now. I don't know whether I got all of the conversation chains, because unfortunately this game is leaving all of the options so that you can do them again. Copycat, no, we've only been live for about, well, 26 minutes. Shadowhawk. Nothing that would really impact the stream. Noticeable if you look for it. I mean, that's not what I want to hear, Shadowhawk, but thank you very much for telling me. I think. Micro, welcome.
Declare yourself.
Special clients only. Move along. How about if we just beat you up? It's locked. It's fine, Shadowhawk. It is fine. I think I've just I've got a rule in my head that if it gets to 10% drop frames, that is it. We just go flush. Goodbye, stream for the day.
For the glory
Oh, we don't have anybody to take these. Oh, now Imwin's gone. We haven't got anybody
You
to.
point, I punch. Where Minsk goes,
Open
evil
locks.
stands aside.
Your servant
I'm ready.
Wait, are you a thief? Ah, Yoshimo's a thief.
I can dance on the head of a pin as well.
Oh, god damn it. Lockpick failed.
Yes?
Oh, that's so
You
annoying.
need. I am fleet of foot and all that.
It's fleet of foot and all that. Excellent.
What is it?
Nothing in that.
Without hesitation.
Yoshimo tried. He absolutely did. Oh, I kind of wish I knew that earlier because he leveled up and we got to choose where to put all of our bits and bobs. And I put it in detect illusions instead of like what we usually do is detect traps and open locks. But because we had Immerwin, I was like, well, if we're gonna have two thieves, then might as well have someone else.
Anything you
To use
need,
the
I
stuff.
can likely provide, I assure you.
Copycat. Good shout, good shout. There is a giveaway for Distraint. Yeah, no, that's fine. That is absolutely fine. I wasn't saying that someone should have spoiled it. I was just merely mentioning that I wish I hadn't put that in Detect Illusions and we'd just done my usual gumph. Good business to you! I have not seen you here today. Oh, she's got a bit of an accent, apparently. I have not seen you here today. I have the fortune of meeting a stranger in a new city of coin. New to the city of coin, even. Yes, I am new to Athkatla. My name is Monskara Makato. Pleased to meet you. I am Mira, proprietor of this stall and its wares. You've been delivered by Pearl to me, I think. Have a look at my stock and ask me whatever you wish. Okay. Perhaps you might tell me where to find an inn, or a place where information can be easily obtained. You are an adventurer, my lady, no? You might find others of your ilk at the Copper Coronet in the slums. Do you know anything of the cowled wizards? The wizards? Ah, 'tis red ink to even discuss 'em. Magic is foreclosed here in Arm, and I know little of the wizards and their kind. Perhaps you could tell me something of these shadow thieves here in Athkatla? Shadow thieves? I know little, lady, and consider myself up a pearl for the lack. Wait. And consider myself up a pearl for the lack. Interesting vernacular. All the crime in the city can be attributed to them. I'm looking for special equipment. Perhaps something potent and magical. Do you have anything like that? I sometimes have a bauble or two of such quality in my wares, but not often. Done, done, done. I don't like it. I don't like the fact that once we've talked about something, it doesn't go away. Is that an option? That's not an option in the gameplay or anything, is it? Because we've got all these tick boxes. Story mode, area back, multiplayer checkbox, gore, weather, grouping provision, rest until healed. No. So why did they change that? Or if it went to a different colour, Shadowhawk, that would do it as well. Danny Love Game, welcome in. Yeah, that would also do it.
Speak. This will
Greetings,
not
good
take
customer.
long.
A pearl to you.
A pearl to me, a pearl to you, a pearl to everybody in the room. All good? Yeah, not bad, dude. Not bad. I hope you're well. Looking for special equipment. Let's actually look at her wares then, shall we? You'll find that Mira is no kobold when it comes to quality and affordability. Daggers, slings, two-handed stuffs, potions of healing, and heroism. But they're way too expensive. I'm pretty sure, to be fair, we've got everything we really need. I might get a large shield for Monza. Oh, we've probably got quite a bit of stuff to sell, actually. Doink, 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 doink. Oh, Bastard Shield. Bastard Sword +1. Why not? Doink, doink. We'll keep all of those. Those were stuff that Imoen couldn't use. I'll keep Fireball just in case we get another person in the party. Colour Spray, Blindness. Buckler, Pearl Necklace. We need the acorns. Keep them. Keep them. I will take the large shield though. Yes, for sure. Going to practice soon. What are you practicing? Oh. Wait, does that do nothing? Between a medium shield and a large shield, there is no difference. Fine. Oh, now we've got no way of, Oh.
I have too much in my pack as it is. You'll have to pick that up off the ground.
We've got no one to identify anymore, do we? Annoying. Okay. Well, we'll sell some more
Yes,
of these baubles
if it
to her.
must be done.
Anything you need, I
Bit of
can
table
provide,
tennis, love
I
it.
assure you.
Right, Monza. Oh, did we kind of get all of Imoen's stuff? I swear she had that. Maybe not. Get rid of the spear, the studded armor, both these Jasper gems, this Andar gem and this Zeos gem. Lynx Eye gem too. And we already have that. Cool. And the bluestone necklace. Alright, well, that's kind of doubled our money, so I can't go wrong there. Swiss Pimp Gamer, how you doing? Right, I think, well, considering what Monza actually has here, we could do with some armor and stuff, I guess. What's everyone got? Monza has Splint Mail and the Helm of Baldur, or whatever it is. Chain Mail, we could up that. Mail of the Dead +2, I'll probably keep that. Leather Armor, okay. Yeah, we'll go with some armor. I think
This is the land of
weapons-wise, we don't
merchants,
really need
good
too
friend.
much more.
A veritable paradise for those with coin.
Played it for 10 years now. You're number 50th placed in Sweden. Excellent. Excellent. Keep on practicing. Right. We've got plate mail for 870. I think we'll get one for you. And one for you. Jahira's wearing her new fancy stuff anyway. We'll get some studded leather armor for old Yoshi.
Speak.
So pass that over. Excellent. Lower his by 2. Yoshi! Chicken Yoshi! Yeah, no. Okay. Imoen definitely had all of this stuff. Not all of it, but some of this stuff. That needs to be sold. We have a katana. But it's not as good as Yoshi's katana anyway. That can be sold. That's a bullet. That's to go over there. Some healing potions. Whatever this is. A speed potion. Master Thievery. You are in fact a thief, so that's probably wise to have on you. Dagger +1. I assume that's not going to be as good as your fancy katana. No, we'll sell that. And that is going to be your new...
I can hold no more. That
Go.
item has been dropped.
Fine. Arrows. Arrows. Oh. Arrows! You're off now. That was very brief of you, but thank you very much for stopping anyway. I appreciate it. Right. What was that again? Elixir of health. Cool. Some of these are to be sold.
Yes?
Certainly.
Greetings, good customer. A pearl to you.
I think I'm happy with what we've just ended up with. I'm going to actually keep that for a moment. Oh, maybe Jaheira can use that meta spell influence. Sweet!
What is it?
I want you to put that there. See if Jaheira wants that. She doesn't, but you can carry it. There's some arrows for our actual archer. Ah, the inventory management. What would we do without that? Play the game quicker, I imagine.
Speak.
And
I'm
you and
listening.
soldier. Omnian soldier.
For the glory of Arm!
Hold! This tent has been closed off for your own safety, citizen. The circus has been closed until this matter is resolved. What has occurred here? We are not exactly sure. There was no problem until a show was scheduled earlier in the morning. Apparently, the show began well enough, and then something occurred. Nobody has come out of the tent who went in for the show, and everybody we have sent in to investigate hasn't come out either. Foul magic is no doubt involved here. We are waiting for the cowled wizards to arrive. They will be able to solve this, I am sure. I can handle myself. Perhaps I can solve this problem for you. Let's go into the mazy tent. Very well, then. I'll not stop you if you wish to risk yourself, citizen. You were warned. It is no risk. Not so long as we have swords and braveness to the brim of the tall glass of goodness. Right, boo? We should be careful, Monscara Miketto. There's no telling what is going to be within the city guard. Oh, what is going to be within if the city guard can't handle it. Be prepared for anything is what I always say. Right. I guess we'll quick save before we go in here. Hello?
It will be done.
Well, it's quite a lot bigger on the inside, isn't it? Oh, it's a genie.
Aha, I see a wayfarer has come to amuse Kala.
You must answer a riddle naturally. Ere I will allow you to pass this bridge. Are you ready to hear it? I'd rather prefer to know who this Kala is before I play any of your games. Kala does not reveal himself to those who are not worthy. Are you ready to begin? Before I begin, tell me why I would want to pass over this bridge. Because it is symbolic of your progression to enlightenment and understanding, fool. Are you ready to proceed? Oh my god, you can do it again! Right. I need to just stop being annoyed by this. Because this is going to be like it for the rest of the game, isn't it? We can just do this. Look, I literally just said that. Do. We could spend the whole day going round these two questions. They're not questions, but you know what I mean. Very well. I am ready. Excellent. A princess is as old as the prince will be when the prince is twice as old as the prince was when the princess's age was half the sum of her present age. Which of the following, then, could be true? Okay. A princess is as old as the prince will be when the princess is twice as old as the prince was when the princess's age was half the sum of their present age. I didn't want to deal with this. Right. The prince is 20 and the princess is 30. Okay, let's go through this, shall we? A princess is as old as the prince will be when the princess is twice as old as the prince. is twice as old as the prince was when the princess's age was half the sum of their present age. So, if the princess is 30, then half the sum of that was 15. Princess is twice as old as it was. And if that was 15, then that would be 5. Prince will be... is as old as the prince will be when the princess is twice as old as the... Good lord! Homotheosis! Yeah, at least then we might get marks for working out. Here we go. Pen and paper. Pen and paper, everybody. We're starting it. Branded. Branded! So, if the princess is 30, then the prince is 20. The princess is as old as the prince will be when the princess is twice as old as the prince was when the princess's age was half the sum of their present age. So, half the sum of the princess's age is 15. If it is 30. Oh god, this is really, really hard. The wording of this makes it insanely hard to work backwards. Merged links below. Not yet. Not yet. Sometime. How are you doing, T-Lisa's? Is twice as old as the prince was. Twice as old, right. So the prince would then be 5 if she was 15. Because there is a -10 difference there. Princess is twice as old as the prince was. Twice as old would be 10. Oof. It's brutal, isn't it? The princess is as old as the prince will be when the princess is twice as old as the prince was when the princess's age, flipping hell, was half the sum of her present age. Is it just that they're the same age? I wonder if Genie would be okay with someone pulling out graph paper. Okay, give me all that again, Genie. I think the princess has to be older, doesn't she? I don't know. The princess is as old as the prince will be when the princess is twice as old as the prince was, and the princess's age is half the sum of her present age. So you've got to take... Good lord, man. Princess, 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 princess. You got a half whatever it is. So in the case of the first two, that is down to 15. In the case of the third one, it's down to 20. And the last one is down to 10. I'm erring towards number 3, but I for some reason, the wording on this is really, really stumping me. I love wordplay. I surely don't know. No, we're going to work it out. You got it, but no spoilers. Alright, let's try and work this out. People are getting this. I want to do this. I want to do this. Okay. Princess is as old as the prince will be when the princess is twice as old. I'm reading it as if it's going to make more sense. You've played through this many times, so you don't need to think. The more I read it, the less sense it's actually making. The princess, or a princess, is as old as the prince will be when the princess is half. A princess is as old as the prince will be. And the princess is twice as old as the prince was when the princess's age was half the sum of their present age. This is really nasty maths puzzle. How are you doing, Charion? Half the sum of their present age. And the princess is twice as old as the prince was. Twice as old. Okay, so you've got a. You take the princess's age, you divide it by 2. You then minus the age gap. When the princess is twice as old as the prince was when the princess's age was half the blinking. God damn, I think I solved this one by actually writing down equations and solving them. That's what I'm trying to do, Charion, but it's not really working at this point. Oh, my brain! Oh, this feels like one of those maths quizzes when when you're sitting there for like the SATs or something. It feels like you just sat there going, oh, I'm clearly not as clever as everyone else in this room. It's like an exam test, exactly. If this is here, then people are able to know it. Princess's age was half the sum of their present age. When the prince... When the princess is... Oh no, there's no age gap there. That's my bad. That is my bad. Twice as old as the prince was. Twice as old as the prince was. So... It's the princess's age divided by 2. And then whatever the equivalent is for the prince, at that point, you times it by 2. The princess is twice as old. The princess is as old as the prince will be when the princess is twice as old. Hi, Snod! Go through them backwards. It's really hard because of the way it's written. It's insanely hard to go backwards through them. But this is what it. So princess age will be half the sum of her present age. So you half the princess's age. Twice as old as the prince was when the princess's age was half the sum of the present age. So twice as old. So you take the prince's age after you know the princess's age divided by 2. You take that age and you times it by 2. The princess is as old as the prince will be. Oh! From what I recall, I'm pretty sure I ruled out the last answer. Alright, let's try this. Let's try this. So the princess is 30, then it would be half of her age would be 15. If she was 15... then the prince would have been 5. Twice that is 10. The princess is as old as the prince will be. when. Oh no, I think it might be the other way around. Okay, let's try this. Alright, let's try this. Let's try the next one. So 30 goes down into 15. 15, then the age of the prince is 25. Double 25 is 50. 50. Come on, right, how am I gonna make this stick in my brain? A princess. Okay, let's visualize this princess. There she is with her flowing gown. It's all crystal and lace. It's lovely. There she is. She will be as old as the prince. There he is. He's wearing some sort of military uniform. Yeah, that's fine. She is as old as the prince will be when the princess is twice as old as the prince was. When the princess is... No, that didn't help. You imagine Princess Peach? Yeah, okay. Seeing Princess Peach, it hasn't helped. This is the kind of thing that I live for, though. Like, just slowly but surely, the cogs turning inside of my brain until everything kind of just meshes and then... Oh, it's off! It's off! But I'm not the best at it. Ah, oh, Lime J, thank you. Shadowhawk, you imagine Disney princesses. Nice. When the princess's age was half the sum of their present age. Oh, the sum of their present age. The sum of their present age. So they're saying both of their ages added together, right? So, oh, okay. Oh, God. Right, no, I went completely wrong way with that one. So the sum of their current ages. So... Yay! I'm not an idiot. I mean, I am. But, you know. The prince was when the princess's age was half the sum of their present age. That should be ages. That would make that a lot easier if that said ages. It's half the sum of their present ages. Maybe that's not right. Oh god, I'm gonna have to go to the bloody next page now. So, the sum of their present ages for the first one is 50. We then divide that by 2 to get 25. Cool. The prince was... So, in that case, when the princess was 25, the prince was 15. So that's the princess age. Just going to draw a little crown. Even though, I mean, they both should wear crowns. And then I'll give the crown boobs. That'll do. Family friendly. It just looks like eyeballs, to be fair. It's a crown with eyeballs. So 50 is the sum of those two. Divided by 2, you get 25. When the princess was 25, then the prince would have been 15. Twice as old as... Twice as... When the princess... The princess is as old as the prince will be when the princess is twice as old as the prince was. So then you times that by 2 again. Times that by 2 to get 30. Princess is as old as the prince will be when the princess is twice as old as they're the same blinking age, aren't they? The crown is important. Okay, let's try it if they're both the same age. So, call it 40 and 40. Do it 40 and 40. That gives us 80. Divide that by 2. Goes to 40. If she's 40, then he shall also be 40. So that's 40. And then you times that by 2 to get 80. Twice as old. It's all 2 times and half, isn't it? A princess is as old as the prince will be when the princess is twice as old as the prince was when the princess's age was half the sum of their present age. Do you want some readable equations to start with? No! I'm doing it myself! The solution for this fits me being as dumb as you are. What? Are you adding cryptic clues? Okay. Half the sum of their present age. Twice as old as the prince was. So once you half the age, half sum equals princess age. And then you take that and you relate it to the prince's age. The prince was... When the princess is twice as old as the prince was. So you take that prince's age and you times that by 2. When the princess is twice as old, the princess is as old as the prince will be. And you've got to relate that number back to the prince. So you times that the prince by 2. And then you, whatever that number is, you take that and you feed that back into the princess and see if it fits. I think... How much intelligence does Monza have? I imagine her staring into nothing, mumbling to herself, trying to solve this. It's a good job that the genie didn't like turn like an egg timer or something. You would have had to spin it a few times by this point. Okay. Let's go through this. I think I've got the equation. I think. So for the first one, it is 50, which is the sum of their ages, divided by 2, which is 25. Now, if the princess is 25, then the prince would have been 15. So that's the prince. You then take the prince and you times that by 2, which is 30. And then if the prince is 30, then the princess will be 40. So that is not the answer. Okay, let's go with the next one. 40 and 30. So, 40, 50, 60, 70. 70 divided by 2 is 35. And if the princess is 35, then the prince would be 45. 45 times 2 would be 90. And if the prince is 90, then the princess... I mean, no. No, that's definitely not it, because that would be like... Yeah, 80. That's not right. That's not right. Okay. 30 and 40. I'm going to say this was what I was erring towards at the start. Yo, Dre. Guess who's back? Dre is back. I hope your maths hat's on. 40, 50, 60, 70. So we've got 70 again, but it's the other way round. So we've got 70, then it goes to 35 for the princess. If the princess is 35, then the prince is 25. You times that by 2, and you get 50. If the prince is 50, then... No, it would be 60. Okay, right. Not that one then. 30 and 20 is 50. Divided by 2 is 25. If the princess was 25, then the prince would be 35. You times that by 2 to get 70. And if the prince is 70, then the princess would be... I'm going back to if they're at the same age. So if they're... Okay, let's go 20 and 20. 20 and 20. 20 and 20 would be 40. Divide by 2 to make 20. If she's 20, then he's 20. So that's 20 times 2. Which is 40. And if he's 40, then she's 40. What up, Prince? What? No, I've missed something here. I've missed something in my equation. This is acting school maths. Yep. Testing a single age for the same age won't necessarily work. What? What? Okay, right. Let's try a different age. 40 and 40. 80 divided by 2 is 40. 40 times 2 is 80. Because they're the same age. So you take the sum of the numbers and you divide that by 2 to get half the sum of their present age. When the princess's age... So you take that half sum and you feed it into the princess's age. From the princess's age, you then try and figure out what the prince's age was. When you get the prince's age, you times it by 2. When the princess is twice the age... The princess is as old as the prince will be! Oh, is this bit... Have I missed this bit out? The will be bit. When the princess is twice... Princess is as old as the prince will be. Sharian, what we've got. So, if you have Princess A, Prince equals B, then you would have to assume A equals B equals X. And you seem to be under the idea that I know how algebra works. And then replace any A's and B's with your equation. In your equation with X. A equals B equals X. But no, if A equaled B, then they would be the same number. Checking individual numbers won't do anything for verifying... Well, if it was... Well, yeah, no, because if it was right for individual numbers, then it would be right. I mean, Dre, if you show you're working, if you walk us through it. Or if you start us off. Or if somebody knows where I've gone wrong here. Math stream! It would only be right if you get lucky and actually stumble on a solution. Well, no, because if they're the same age, then their age goes up together and down together. So, if you punched in a number anywhere on that and it didn't work, then that would falsify that one. So you'd have to do it with a couple of numbers. Oh, there was violence! I missed the violence. Prince was trying to riot. Zephyr. I love it. I love it. Right. Okay, back to it. Back to the grind, ladies and gents. We'll have this. We'll have this by the end of the 3 hours, I promise. Personally, you would have just guessed it by now. Nah, that's not how I work. Everything has to be perfect. Well, I've just proved that they're not the same age. Because otherwise that would have worked. But, then again, I've also proved that none of the other answers work. So, clearly something in my my equation here is wrong. Because I've managed to choose that they're all wrong. TC, you just wait over there. Princess is as old as the prince will be. When the princess is twice as old. Zephyr, you're from the UK. Put an S on the end of that math. Hey, Viking Coder. How's it going? It's going well. Apart from I feel like I'm back in like GCSE maths and I've been brought up in front of the class to try and prove a formula that I really have no idea about. Okay. Okay. So Viking Coder and anybody else that has just joined in, we have been posed this question by a genie. One of these has to be the right answer, unless he's a real cheeky bugger. And that is the answer. I surely don't know. Replace the A's with B's, and then, yes, with X's, and then X equals X equals X. A princess is as old as the prince will be when the princess is twice as old as the prince was when the princess's age is half the sum of their present age. It's gonna be one of those really, really annoying ones where it's just... It's more of a riddle than a maths thing, right? Is it more of a riddle than a maths thing? Am I just getting am I getting like too mathematical about this? Should I just be looking at the wording? It is more of a riddle than... Oh, right. So I shouldn't be... So whoever told me to get a pen and paper out, I hate you. I don't know who it was, and I don't hate you. But in that case, I've just got to work out the wording. And even then, surely that's got to involve some sort of numbers. You can do it with maths, but you just eliminated the choices. Snort. No save scum. No. No. We're getting... I think they're the same age. Well, you say that. What's my character's intelligence? Very low, Theolesis. So this is... I am just role-playing. I am role-playing. A princess is as old as the prince will be. The RP-friendly one. Well, no, she's just sitting here for ages, being like, the princess is as old as the prince will be. It means she's older. The princess is twice as old. Princess is as old as the prince will be when the princess... When the princess is twice as old as the prince... Was. No. When the princess is twice as... When the princess is twice as old as the prince was. So it doesn't matter what their age is now. It just matters what his age was. When the prince's age was half the sum of their present age. Unless it does mean that she's older. But that's how I understand that. Come on. Come on. Let's go back. Let's use this equation. Going backwards, going backwards, going backwards. I think I might have just missed one thing out. The princess is twice as old as the prince was. Twice as old as the prince was. Oh, okay. The princess is as old as the prince will be. Oh my god, we've got to feed that number back into the princess. The difference between the prince and the princess. No, I did that before, didn't I? So... Oh. They are both 0. Viking Coda going with they're both the same age. Hello, Noriyuki. My brains are slightly dribbling out of my ears at the minute, but we're fine. Theolesis, reminds you of a story I heard about a D&D session where a dude who wasn't that clever played a character with 18 intelligence faced with a similarly persnickety riddle, and he declares, "My guy's a genius, he just solved it," and rolled a 20. Cheeky. Cheeky, cheeky. When a princess is twice as old as the prince will be. Right. Half the sum of their present age is the princess's age. And then you use that princess's age to find out the prince's age. Then that prince's age you times by 2 to get the princess's age. And then that princess's age you then use to get the prince's age. And that should be the correct number for the princess. Monkey with a giant brain. I love it. So what did I go wrong? Because I am 90% sure that I have created this correctly. Alright, so here is my workings. Alright? If we go here, then the sum of present, which is 20 and 30, is 50. And then you've got to half that, which is 25. If the princess is 25, then, because there is 10 years difference between them, and the prince is younger, then the prince is 15. Twice as old as the prince was would mean we double that to get 30. And that is the princess who is twice as old. The princess is as old as the prince will be. So, if the princess is 30, then we feed that back in, and the prince is 20. That's my workings. I have just realised that I did that completely wrong, though. So... number 2, the sum of their ages, 40 and 30, is 70. Sum of their present age. Divide by 2, because it's half of that, to get the princess's age, which is 35. If the princess is 35, when the princess is 35, then the prince would be, because there is, prince is 10 years older, the prince would be 45. Is twice as old as the prince, so you've got to double that to get 90. And then, if the princess was 90, then the... Wait. No, I've done that the wrong way around. If the prince was 90, then the princess would be 100. So that doesn't work. Calculator.exe for the win! And now the same thing again, 35. But this, it goes the other way. It is number 3. Because there is 10 years difference. Number 3. My brain! My brain!
You're doing quite well.
Thank you, Shadowhawk! Awesome! Awesome!
Oatmeans.
Thank you, Dre! Hey, Lou Flu, and anybody else that arrived, by the way, during that. I was a little bit focused. Just a little bit. Oh, my God. I want to... Oh, it was the last bit. It was literally the last bit that I knackered up. Oh, because then I had to relate them back to one another, and I just did it the wrong way round. Oh, I'm an idiot. Damn it. Sigma Love, thank you very much for the 10 bits. Birthday bits. A mathematician. Which one was it? It was number 3, which was that the princess was 40 and the prince was 30. Ah, you are correct! Of course I am. I knew I would be. The mighty Kala respects those with the most agile and quick mind. Proceed across with my blessings. Yeah. Yeah. I think he's being sarcastic. No!
Yes? What is it?
Nature could find a home here.
You'll hush your mouth on acting school maths now. Yeah, there you go.
Certainly.
Oatmeans.
Dre! Thank you very much for more oatmeans. There's nothing to see here, people. There's nothing to see here. I am hard saving after that. God damn. Right. That'll do.
Speak.
Still could have been both ages 0.
Without doubt.
Yes, without doubt, says Monza. And she should know. I mean, always go around. I'm not going into this big, bulbous... Oh, hello. Oh, it's a shadow.
Death shall take you. Has no effect.
I hit.
And has no effect.
Who's not being able to... Jahira. Oh. Oh, obviously they don't take any damage from regular...
You will reach by my hand. Has no effect.
You require my counsel, yes? Be doubly careful.
Just get your
I'm
badge.
sure
Yes,
all manner of
quickly
stupid
and
mousetraps
precisely.
await our toes in the dark.
Oh, God.
Fall, creature, and feed the earth.
Actually...
Swords, not words!
Where shall I display my attention? Your share is willing.
No, that's not what I'm going to do. Jahira, use,
What is
use that
it?
again.
Without hesitation.
Sharian, did you not just see? I know! I worked it out, my friend. You seem to be acting under the illusion that I did not just work that out. That wasn't a guess. That was pure maths. But I appreciate you. Thank you. Is this as far as we can go around? Werewolves in a circus must be the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Can we go all the way around the back? Apparently. You just gotta go really slowly. Just proving context. Oh.
Go for the eyes,
Has
fool.
no effect.
Go for the eyes! Yeah!
Kill the werewolves, please.
With vengeance.
Come on now.
Weapon has no effect.
Hello.
Hello, Magnus. How are you doing? Oh, providing. Sorry. I mean, words, numbers, they're equally difficult to my brain at the minute. Right. So the whole point of coming in here was that you couldn't come out again, right? So what happens if we try and get out again? You can no longer see the tent door. You shall have to go forward and look for another exit. Maybe this wasn't the cleverest of ideas. I am broken. We're only an hour and a half into the stream. My brain is already
Who are
driven.
you? Oh, whoever you are, you must flee this place at once. He's killed everyone else who has come into this place. Almost. Oh, please run.
That does not look like it should be coming from an ogre. How can a monster have such a sweet voice? Exactly what I was thinking. I'm not a monster. I'm an elf. A winged elf. Or at least I was. This covering you see is some kind of illusion, but if you believe in it, then it becomes real. Please help me. Now go before something happens to you. I beg of you. I've never heard of a winged elf. What are you talking about? I come from a race of winged elves. Although there aren't many of us left. From Thana Dale in the south. My wings were cut off a long time ago, though. It's all ogre now. But that isn't important. This place is too dangerous. Go back to the city and warn everyone what is happening here. You must flee. Oh, no, don't fight. All right. All right. Who is behind all of this? First of all, Kala. Oh, I don't know what he's done exactly or how, but everyone here is an illusion. It's magic that can hurt you if you believe in it. Finding words difficulty. Isn't that hard being an actor? How do you learn scripts? Snord, you would be really surprised at how many actors are dyslexic. I don't know what it is about, like, finding... I don't know, maybe it's like the mystery of words, but yeah. There's a stupid amount of actors that are actually dyslexic. What was the correct answer? It was number 3. Yes, Zephyr, exactly. The prince was 30 and the princess was 40. Viking, you going with 3? Nice, nice. But see, like, alright. So in my mind, I've already chosen a path for this conversation where I'm like, I just want to talk to her nicely. And it's still giving me this option to be like, oh, this is nice, this is nice, this is nice. Now die! I'm not going anywhere until I get a full explanation. It's immersion breaking for me. Massively immersion breaking. Hey, he must be stopped before he hurts anyone, please. If you release me from these chains, I can help you stop him. Chains? I don't see any chains on you. Chains are invisible, covered by the illusion, and they are magical. They prevent me from casting my own spells, and they maintain the illusion which is placed on me. Very well. How do I release them from you? You need the key to these chains, but it won't look like it. It won't look like a key. There are a couple of commoners on the northern side of this chamber. Don't be fooled by the illusion, though. They are monsters. They have a sword, which is actually my key. If you get it from them, I can remove the chain and regain my normal form. But please be careful. You can't trust anything you see here. Never knew. Interesting, but how do you cram all the lines? I have to look very carefully at the words, but then I generally just record myself saying the words once I've scanned a few lines and I know what's actually on them, then I will reread them into the mic, and then I will replay that into my ears.
Yes? This will not take long.
With acting, now that, not quite,
What is it?
Sharian. It depends on the text, and depends
If
on the
it must be
director,
done.
and very much depends on a lot of outside influences. Some directors are happy for you to gloss over certain sections. But no, I have been directed by a lot of directors that if you start, paraphrasing, then they will slap your wrists. Apparently it was a friendly spider. I'm not sure about this. Oh, well, she's just disappeared. So we've got some commoners up here that apparently aren't commoners. Why did I come in here? My brain is already a little bit weird. Can we talk to the spider?
I am a simple woman.
No, you're clearly a spider. Please don't hurt me, Al. What am I to do? You don't seem like any creature I've encountered before. Monza, you have encountered a lot of spiders before. I am not a creature, or at least I never used to be, not until the circus changed everything. Who are you then? My name is Hannah. I came to the circus with my son, although he didn't come into the tent with me. Oh, please help me. How is it that you became this creature then? I'm not a creature, or at least that. Oh, for God's sake! Ah! Right, fine. Well, who are you then? My name's Hannah. I came to the circus. No, for God's sake. I'm going to put this out there. If this continues, this is really going to affect how much I enjoy this game. What just happened? So, Telesis, anybody else that hasn't been watching from the start, the difference between these conversation chains from Baldur's Gate 1 and Baldur's Gate 2 is you can be completely cyclical with these. You could literally ding, 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 1, 1, 1, 1. It's completely cyclical. With Baldur's Gate 1, that would have never happened, because once you've done a conversation, once you've said a line, that would lock you into whatever that was about, and then you would carry on. Whereas with these, yeah, you could just go round in circles again and again and again. Yoppie, I must be the first. No way am I the first one to complain about this. Surely not. This is massively immersion breaking compared to Baldur's Gate 1, where yeah, you lock in an answer, and then if this is an RPG, The first 2 letters stand for roleplay. I want to get into my character. I don't want to, like, do 2 conversations and then go back and be able to completely change what I just said. Well, this is the first time... Yoppie, the people that you watched playing this, have they played it before? This is my first playthrough. I mean, that's not a leading question, genuinely. The first one's great. The first one, yeah, it locks in your answers. To be fair, though, in reality, you can repeat questions to people. True. But after probably the same... If you ask the same question about 20 times and carried on round in a circle, they probably wouldn't carry on answering. It's all personal preference. I just... First and foremost... I'm going to have to get used to this, because this is going to really annoy me. Yeah, they might punch me. How is it that you became here, creature? I am not a creature, or at least I never used to be, not until the circus came and everything changed. Well, who are you then? My name's Hammer. I came to the circus with my son, although he didn't come here to the tent with me. Oh, please help me. How is it that you became this creature then? I'm not a creature, or at least I never used to be, not until the circus and everything changed. No. Bad game. Bad game. Because how do you know when you've done... How do you know when you've finished that interaction? It might be my 100% brain, because I like to walk up and talk to every person individually. And if they're like a commoner, they'll generally have one answer. You'll be like, ho, traveller, and then you click on the answer and they'll be like, all right, we're done. But with these people, I don't know, maybe it means that I just have to be more alert, which is annoying. You know when you have asked the same... Well, no, it's not as... Because in the previous game, it did it for you. It would remove the sentence if you've already said it. It would remove that sentence, unless it was one of those ones, you know, like a storefront one. And every now and again, you'll have one, you know, like an NPC that you just go up and say, oh, okay, bye. Go up, okay, bye. But nothing that was actually important to story. Okay, so now there's... Okay, now I've clicked another one. It's quite silly. It was obvious that whatever the gnome was trying to do wasn't working. His magic fizzled and everyone started laughing. I thought that was a part of the act, so I laughed too. And then everything began changing. People started transforming into creatures and then back into themselves, and the world shifted somehow. I felt so sick and horrified. I think I passed out. When I woke up, I had turned into this monstrosity. Okay. If it was a throwaway NPC, you would get one line of text. Because none of the conversation chain would matter. It would literally be you walking up, interacting, and then saying nothing. Or nothing of consequence. Whereas with that person, where was it? Yeah, no. Very specifically, there would have been a massive consequence over here. If I was trying to go through the conversation chain, and I had tried to lock myself into like a nice, happy path, and being like, oh yeah, and then come back to the main, whatever you want to call it, the main section where you can reset all of the conversation chain that you've just had, and then randomly attack them. Don't know. If Baldur's Gate 3 existed, this would be a bad game series. That's never true. Sometimes it's true. Okay, who are these peasants here? They're not people, they're vicious and dangerous. I've seen them kill people. You must stop them. I'll try. Tell me, do you know where this Kala is? No, I don't. But the woman over there seems to know something about him. Perhaps if you talk to her. I see. And who are these peasants here? Oh, for God's sake!
Speak. It will be done.
Ranger, it often happens with conversation where most of the options are questions, so you can easily ask many questions. Wait, what are you trying to say, Raw Ranger? Peasant has nothing to say to me. This peasant has nothing to say to me. You have to literally memorize the... What the heck? Crushing damage from peasant. Why? That's just poor game structure. Why not just remove the option to say that once I've said it? Why do I have to memorize what I've already just said? Why can't I inhabit my character, get my list of things that I want to say, use them, and then progress the conversation? Why do you have to memorize everything you've just said so that you don't then get into this cyclical conversation chain? Sorry. What I'm annoyed at is that Baldur's Gate didn't do it, but Baldur's Gate 2 seems to have this cyclical conversation thing going on. Sometimes if you read too fast, you can see the answer again, I guess. It was never a problem for me. Maybe it was a problem for other people. Maybe this is for... yeah, okay. Maybe this is designed for other people that aren't quite as engrossed in the story as I am. Maybe it's for slightly more casual people. I don't know. Exactly, that's what the chat log's for, Sharian. Thank you. Who knows? Anyway, let's stab these peasants.
Pay attention. You will get no second chance.
And they're dead. And we got a ogre sword that is actually a key. And friends. Aww. That's what Twitch chat is for, yeah. Someone will see what I missed. The more modern ones will grey out paths that you've taken. Yeah.
Yes?
That's another option. Yeah, if it's literally grey, then I don't have to process it by reading it again. Again, we go back to the fact that my brain doesn't like words too much.
Certainly.
Why can't BG2 have Twitch integration? Very disappointing. Okay.
You had the key.
Yes, I do.
Or rather, the sword. Please, please give it to me, and I can be rid of this illusionary form at last.
Not so fast, no. See, this is the thing. It kind of loses all gravitas. Like, all of your options. Now, I mean, not all of them, I'm sure. I am still very, very early on in this game. And I'm sure this will only occur if it's completely and utterly, you know, devoid of consequence. But what I liked about Baldur's Gate 1, or it wasn't even an active, it wasn't something that I ever actually thought about. It wasn't something that I was like, yeah, no, that's great. It's just now that it's changed in this game, it's making me think about it and making me actually realize that I preferred that way of doing it. It's because you had to sit there and you had to like scan each line and be like, okay, what does my character want to say in this situation? Because then those options, or if it was of any importance, those options would then no longer be there. Anyway, I'm gonna stop going on about this because it probably will. If I keep on going on about it, it probably will start to affect my enjoyment of the run. And we've got about what 90 hours worth of this game. Tia Lee says, yeah, Monza has been with us since the very beginning. Hold. Okay, there you go. Have it back, love. Thank you for your trust. This sword is actually a key that unlocks the chain that powers my horrible illusion. Yay!
My hands, my skin, it's real again. Oh, thank you, Beovar. Oh, we must find Quail and stop Kala before he does any more harm.
Indeed. Oh, is this someone we can get to join us? Join with us and we will search this place for him together. You would let me join you? All right, I'll come. Let's find Quail and his eggs. Who knows what they've done to him? I think you should know, Aerie, that my ultimate goal is rescue a friend of mine, Imoen, who's been captured by the cowled wizards. It could be dangerous. Oh, I would be glad to help you. Truly I would. But we must simply help my Uncle Quail first. We must! You still have consequences in the choices in your dialogue. The cycle loop thing happens when you're talking to NPCs, giving information. No, it's fine, Yoppie. I think I disagree. I'm afraid I disagree. So in that case, like, with this lass earlier, if I was trying to find all the different conversation chains, I was going with the nice one.
Oh,
and it eventually...
have such stories amongst my people. Being underground is just not for the Avariel.
Cheers, love. Thanks for that. Yeah, eventually, if we thought that we had other avenues, we would have been able to attack her, which would have locked us into what I assume would have been a bad consequence. God, she's got very big eyes, isn't she? Very big eyes. Nothing wrong with asking questions, but the tone of each phrase is completely different. So you get a nice tone, you get like a snarky tone, and then you get like the evil tone. So if you go with a nice tone and then instantly change it to the evil tone, but then the thing, you're locked into the evil tone, but you're not locked into the nice one. So I mean, who makes the rules there? Just take away the options when I've chosen whether to be nice, neutral, snarky, evil, you know. And now I'm going to shut up about it. Unless someone brings it up again and then I'll carry on. But now I'm going to shut up about it. Okay, two-handed weapon style, sword and shield. I don't even know what she's got. I should have probably looked at her before we went with this. She's got mace, quarterstaff, and a sling. Pass. Two-handed weapon? I mean, does that count as a quarterstaff? Yeah, we'll go with it anyway. Not like I'm going to be using her. I think she's a caster of sorts. Thing is, even after being nice to her, you can always decide to kill her. You could do that in Baldur's Gate 1 as well. You literally just go doink and then attack the person.
Faster than Chick-Tika Fast
What is
Paws.
it? Direct me as you will.
But if you wanted to be nice to them, it locks you into being nice to them. And then you would have had to physically go out of your way to kill them. Hello. Who? Alright, what actually are you? Because we've just got you in our party, and we don't know who you are. Female elf, cleric / mage. Oh, a healer. Nice. And a mage of sorts. So, what do you currently have? You've got colour spray. Yay. Legally kill them when they're fighting back, rather than just abusing your kill command. I mean, once you aggro them, then you get into a fight, right? Well, we need identify. Don't need colour spray. Elf's acid arrow. And... ooh, hello. Slow? Why not? We've got 4th levels? Ooh, okay. Fire shield and stone skin. Why not? We'll go with... domination, 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 domination. And hold monster. Oh, we actually do know some 6th level spells, although we can't use them yet. Remember what Aerie told you about fighting illusions in this place? If you believe them to be real, they are. Slap. To be fair, they were all red and aggroed before I...
It will be done.
like, I have to go through here. There's no way back, is there? So I'm basically fighting real people. Basically killing them.
I won't let my friends be hurt.
mean, if these are your friends, they're definitely being hurt at the minute, love. Sorry.
Death
Go
shall
for the
take
eyes,
you.
Boo!
My.
Go for the eyes! Yeah!
But if they are werewolves and they are aggressive, that means that they've accepted their fate and it has become real.
I'll
So if
hurt
they
you.
are shadows, that is a shadow.
You
And that is somebody that believes
I
they're a
hit.
shadow.
To no
And
effect.
is evil. Hey, Duke. How you doing? Web. And... Dispel magic and someone else. Ooh. Alright. Do you want all of these? What is your name? Harry. That's her.
What can I do?
Boink. 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 Web. Yeah, I'm not too worried about the fact that we just... I don't know what that one was, though.
A den of
Yes?
stinking evil.
Now that
Cover
you've
your
killed
nose,
them all,
Boo. We
the
will
werewolves
leave
don't
no
do any
crevice
damage until you attack
untouched.
them because they're not real. Ah, Cam Dog.
Certainly.
Ah. I just saw them red. And running at me. Congratulations, Monscaro Macato. Kala is most amused by your progress. You may yet live as long as you continue to provide such entertainment. Are you ready to proceed? What's going on here? Who is Kala? Fool, your process of discovery is part of the fun. As to Kala, he is the lord of this domain. Ere long shall be your lord. Are you ready to proceed? Where? I shall take you to the next part of our little game. Are you ready to go? I don't really want to fight a genie, so yeah, I'm ready. You do show some courage.
You must
Go
gather
then.
your party before venturing forth.
All right, beast. You have led them here nicely.
What? I'm not.
You're not what? You're not my beast? Oh, but you are. All of you are, don't you see?
What have you done to my Uncle Quail? Oh my god, he's a sludge! Sorry, is that you? I have no eyes! No eyes! Oh my god, that's brutal. This game is so dark. Be careful, Monscaro. If some of these beasts are real and some are illusions, there's no way to tell until they hit you. Ah, there you go. Now she said it.
Yes, it's a regular three-ring circus, isn't it, my beasts? Now go ahead and tear each other apart.
Okay, so if we take Party AI off.
Without doubt.
Well, these guys are fine. Ow! Don't you dare.
Death shall take you.
Wait, did one hit us? Embarrassing. Critical miss, bruh. I assume we did the right thing. We gained 2,000 experience.
This isn't what was supposed to happen. This isn't what was promised to me.
I know that voice. Isn't that... Wait, is that like Stimpy or something? Stop killing fluffy animals! He's not a fluffy animal, he was a big old demon lad.
I have planned this for too long. Only
No,
to
cow!
have my plans shattered by some inbred northern adventurers. I just wanted to be respected.
That is the voice of Cow from Cow and Chicken.
You've killed me, destroyed Kala with your misplaced morals and beastly greed for adventure.
What has passed here, Gnome? You replaced the circus with your personal playground.
You fool! You truly know nothing. I am Kala, the illusionist. I was made a clown mage for the pleasure of the tall folk, but I bided my time, and I was promised a world I could rule. In arm, a mage is a criminal, and a gnome is a spectacle. In this tent, in my world, Kala was the master where none would dare to laugh.
What of the circus employees, Kala? What have you done with all of those that have disappeared into this tent?
Indifference killed those fools from the circus. I treat them in death as they were to me in life. A gnome gets no respect. I just wanted people to look up to me. All that I have done.
What a pitiful little man. Everyone did laugh at him, but they didn't deserve to die. I just can't hate him, despite all he's done. Aw, she's a nice lass. The gnome is dead. How he was able to perform these great feats of illusion will have to remain a mystery, it seems.
Uncle Quail, you're okay.
Yeah, he is. Sweet! Wait, can I wanna look at my journal? Fine. Ha! I knew Kala would trip over himself eventually. I'm just pleased he despised me enough to play with me rather than dispose of me like some of the others. Oh, Quail. What would I ever do without you? Wait, is this another, like, duo? I think I need to find out, my dear. I've taught you everything I can. It's time, Harry. Time for you to learn the rest on your own. You are the wisest and smartest and kindest of men. I wasn't always, my dear. You changed that. But I can't keep you here forever. Oh, Quail, I would miss you. Then you shall have come to visit me from time to time, and tell me what you've learned. No, then you shall have to come. Then you shall have to come. Go with my blessings, girl. All right, take care of the circus while I'm away. Oh, don't worry about me. If you find happiness, maybe the pain of losing your wings will be lessened. Nothing would please me more. Be well, my Airy. Well.
Quickly and precisely.
Oh! And now we can loot his body. Ooh, 724 gold. I'll take that. Slings, flails. You gotta go, Viking Coder. Thanks for stopping by, dude. Appreciate it. Relev in Arenika's dungeon had a similar voice. Relev. Oh, he was the dude in the jar, wasn't he? It's similar. I don't think it was the same actor. Could have been, though.
What is it?
I'm very aware that that is that guy from Cow and Chicken.
Without hesitation.
What have we got over here? More gold, more bullets. Right. Somebody should be able to identify this. Viking Coder, no problem. Keep those dungeons clean. I will. Even if they're not real dungeons. Even if they're just illusory dungeons. Identified. The Ring of Human Influence. Charisma, 18. Charm person once per day. Save versus spell at +3 negates. Who wants it? Monza can't have it. You seem like quite a charming lass. There you go. Have yourself some lovely charisma. I mean, who could say no to that face? She's got lucky charms all in her hair. And by that I mean the cereal, clearly. Identify. Nope. This out. Skin. Stinking Cloud. And Infravision. Wait, aren't you like an elf? What is she? She's a pure elf. Elves have Infravision, don't they? 90% sure. Anyway, doesn't matter.
Speak.
Circus performer, circus worker, Quail.
This will not take long.
Good name.
You're
Good name.
rather outlandish folk to be wandering round here.
Very glad that whole ordeal is over. I didn't think I was ever going to end.
We can't interact with anything else.
Hello there.
I laughed at Kala all along with everyone else, but I never thought this would come. Well, knackered that one up, didn't you, love?
What do you need?
Alright. He's got a bit arsey, hasn't he? Considering we just saved his life. Yeah, and also he's literally saying, I thank you, my good woman, for helping us. Kala was a fine illusionist. Just more deluded than anyone knew. Take care of my Airy, then, will you? I have a couple of questions to ask. A friend of mine has been imprisoned by the cowled wizards. Do you know where they keep the people they capture? Crossed the cowled wizards, have you? Beware, Monscaro Macato. They have deep roots here in Athkatla. If they've taken someone, that person is gone. Best just to accept it. Your only other chance would be to get help from an organization just as powerful. I never had quail in BG1, so I've got to say I don't know.
Yes?
But I assume so.
If it must be done.
What do you know about the Shadow Thieves here in Athkatla? Not much. They rule the docks, so some say. And the local guard won't even go there. Probably the safest part of town, if you ask me. I've heard some nonsense about someone challenging them, but I don't put much stock in it. Shadow Thieves have as much power as the cowled wizards, you know. If someone's challenging them, the Blood Scalp, that's what they call their leader, I hear. He'll deal with them, sure enough. I wouldn't get involved if I were you. Oh, she has both, of course.
This is a lot more exciting than any circus.
Of course, she is mage and thingy-bob. Oh my god, look how many... Core, blimey. That would have taken us a while to realise. Wow! Alright, maybe we use Jaheira as a damage dealer and this chick as the healer? Crazy strong cast there. I mean, with the fact that she's got 2 spell books, we could just use most of these for healing. Silence is always good. Whole person is always good. Oh, she already knows one. No alignment. Slow poison. Do we need to? Yeah, probably. Doom! Doom. Remove fear. We'll go with that. They don't slack on the good classes in BG2. That's brutally good. Love it.
What is it?
Hannah.
It will be done.
Hannah.
Well met and welcome.
Legs and hands! I have legs and hands! I'm free of this horrible place. Thank you so much. I must... Kieran! I hope my son hasn't gone too far. Mama's on our way! There she goes. Excellent. Well, is that... I think we've done our first side quest, everybody.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Oh, we will. What
Certainly.
you got to say
For the
about that?
glory of Arm.
I just wanted to thank you, citizen, for doing such a fine job. You've saved us more than a little trouble with that gnome. The city thanks you, truly. Have we already asked that? I'll be on my way. Very good, then.
Who are you?
Thanks for saving me mother, ma'am. Papa will be so happy.
What the hell is this? Sign states that this device was built to travel underwater. Strange concept, as that might be. A chicken! The chicken has nothing to say to us. Harold and Mrs. Harold. Let's put Mrs. Harold first.
And who might
patriarch.
you be?
I think what you've done is so heroic. What about Harold?
Is this important?
Now we won't have to waste it at all. Well, we've just made someone's holiday. We have all the equipment you need.
Step right up. Step
Oh.
right up.
Clearly that's not his voice. Come, enter the Adventurer Mart. Behind me you will find all the equipment any adventurer needs. What do they sell? Weapons, both magical and plain. Stolen armor from the lairs of dragons. Scrolls of sorcery. Anything you need, we have. What up, Chance?
Speak.
I guess we're going this way.
Direct me as you will.
Don't even think about trying to steal something.
It will be done.
In the name of the council, I am here to keep order.
I'm just just browsing, I'm just browsing.
Yes? Certainly.
I trust all is well.
Perhaps your eyes are better than mine. Do you see any salamander dust here? No I don't. Titmice and tarnations! I was sure I saw some here the last time. Did somebody sneeze when I wasn't looking? Rumble, grumble, grumble, mumble, grumble. How's things? It's not going too badly, man. It's not going too badly. My brain is a little bit dribbly already, thanks to this game, but it's fine. It's fine.
I trust all is well.
What?
I trust all is well.
Away with you, vagrant. Can you not see I'm trying to decide on a purchase of the utmost magnitude? Oh, okay. You're just a browser.
I need a swig of some strong.
I'm warning you, Baldur.
You keep that wyvern away from me now. At least you wouldn't hurt a soul, bro. You just mind me now. Don't look like... I don't like the look of it. And I don't like the smell of it, so there. There's a wyvern in here, apparently.
Ribald Bardaman at your service.
Greetings to you, good I trust all is well. It is well enough, Mr. Hera, yet you'll not bring harper trouble to me doorstep, good lady. Might I remind ye that my days of involvement with your kin are long over. I am not here as an official capacity, suspicious one. There is no need to worry. With your kin, there's always a need to worry, but I should mind my manners. Please excuse me. Ribald Bartaman at your service. My adventure mart is the finest shopping in all Faerun. Widest selection, lowest prices, and nary a fancy illustration. Just the goods fair and plain. Yes, what are the interested items? Music to me ears. There's a customer born every minute, and Rube soon after. What'll it be for you today? What will it be for us today? We have fancy slings. Do we have a fancy sword for Monza? Ooh, a scimitar for old Yoshi would be quite cool. Big old two-handed sword for... Okay. Oh, wow, they have quite a lot of stuff here, ladies and gents. Oh, maybe we should have saved up for the full plate mail that was here, because we've only got normal plate mail. I went with the fight with the Babs and Mrs. Chuns. You came out alive, Chuns. They let you live. Places where a store can make a profit by marketing directly. Itinerant bands of murder hobos probably aren't the safest to live. Oh no, I've gone cross-eyed.
What is it? Without doubt.
Hello.
Hello, Miniacs. Yeah. Still way above my intellect there. I would need Google Translate for that. Lady Youth. Lady Youth. How goes it?
Is it important, peasant?
I've been watching you since you entered. I suspect you may be in need of my wares. What is it that you sell? Magic scrolls. Have you no fear of the cowled wizards? Those pompous fools, they are as corrupt as anyone else in this city, if you know who to talk to. Now, are you interested or not? Hello, Tinkerbell. How are you today? Perhaps you could tell me whom to talk to amongst the cowled wizards then. I'd be interested in that. Aye, I'd imagine you would be. One of the wizards by the name of Corneal decides who gets the license to use magic here. Bring plenty of coin if you go to see them. No, Tinkerbell, you're sick. No. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. I keep doing that thing where I write a sentence and only realise afterwards that you've left words out. Fair play. Fingers quicker than the brain. Wait. Yeah, that works. You can probably find them in the government building in the government district. Now, would you like to see what I have to offer or not? Let's have a look. Do. What do you need, love? Oh, wow. Okay. Scroll case. We'll have it. Oh, she can't cast Fireball yet. We'll definitely have Fireball. I love Fireball. Probably my favourite ability. Putting that out there. TLA says, your box copy of BG2 came with an extra CD that put a new vendor in this store. I don't know if they're included in this new version. Do you know where they were located? We could do a little bit of delving.
Speak.
Yum, 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 yum.
Quickly
yum,
and precisely.
Don't you fail this. Woo-wee. Good news. Right. You are now in charge of all the scrolls, because you've got the scroll case. Doink. Actually, to be fair, we could probably sell that back to her.
Without hesitation.
I don't usually speak to the likes of you, but hello.
Show me. Show me what you got. Doink, doink, doink. Doink, doink, doink. Darling. Selling. Pro Strat. Turkeys. Improvised wombat dung items, respectively.
What is it? This will not take long.
Greetings, good customer. A pearl to you.
A pearl, thank you. I'm a member of Aurora's Magic Emporium and I have access to her considerable magical collection. Would you be interested in taking a look at my wares? Yes, I would. Oh my god. Okay, so we got to get some money for this place. Yeah. Yep, I'm sure we'll be back here at some point. The Sword of Balduran. Wait, don't we have the Sword of Balduran? I have like something of Balduran, I swear. Oh no, Bala's axe. Did we used to have it? Don't know. I'm not sure.
Speak.
Oh my god. This is a painting of a group of young adventurers from long ago. This one is a ranger, all of whom were attempting to return to their homeland, far away. Word has it that they died horribly at the hand of the dragon Tiamat.
If it must be done.
Is that Meg? Shut up, Meg. Another painting of a party of young adventurers from long ago. This one is a diminutive barbarian. Rumour has it that this barbarian had a pet unicorn smaller than he. He also swallowed by Tiamat, it is presumed.
Yes, it will be done.
Irenicus, sold your stuff here because he's a jerk. Somewhat haughtily, Lucy turns away as you approach. The wyvern ignores you. Damn haughty wyverns. Who do they think they are? Love it. Easter eggs.
For the glory of all.
I assume I don't want to go rooting around in these shelves because that'll probably count as stealing, right? We have Lucy, Deirdre, Lady Youth.
Greetings, good customer. A pearl to you.
What do we actually have here? I mean, it's going to be a while before we can actually use them. Plate of Balduran. Sword of Balduran. I mean, they like this Balduran bloke, don't they? Dakon's Zerf Blade. Which is the most expensive one? Plate of Balduran. A big old plate is where he keeps his meat and 2 veg. Charisma +1, hit points +4. Cool. Right, off out into the city we go. I knew this was going to be today's stream. A lot of exploring the city.
Certainly.
No, I will not come to Adventure Mart. I have been to Adventure Mart. Cern's former home. Indy's shop. Armour Fletcher. Phoenicia's home. Temple of Ilmater. Mithrist Inn. Den of the Seven Veils. The Spell Store. Tunnel out the Promenade. District Exit. The Ore Merchant. And another District Exit. Cool. See, Alesis, sometimes it will take a little bit. It has like the tiniest delay on it. Ah, we can't get in there. Can we get in like anywhere? Oh, we can get in here. Hello. A priestess of...
Direct me as you will.
Oh, Ilmater indeed.
You have my greetings, faithful one.
I would like to see your services. Okay, well, if Jaheira dies, this is where we can resurrect her. Oh, wait, resurrection is a better... Ah, we've only ever used raised dead. I assume that resurrection will bring you back to life with health? Nice.
What is it? Speak. It will be done. Certainly.
Okay. Come on, Monza. Nothing. Nothing. More people's houses. I thought that Raised Dead is one of those ones that makes zombies. Ooh. Passed. I mean... No, Raised Dead... No. You come back with one. Sorry. Largo Legrand.
Without doubt.
Business to you.
Doesn't sound like Largo. You be looking about out of place, girl. What brings ye above your station? Found a gold mine. A friend of mine has been captured by the coward wizards, and I'm looking for where she's been kept prisoner. Ah, then you're out of luck, my friend. From what I hear, they appear when they want, and they could be coming from Waterdeep for all I know. To steal a prisoner back from them, you'd need someone just as powerful. Like the Shadow Thieves themselves, I suppose. Now that'd be a feat to pull off. Pull off feet.
Yes?
Wrong game.
Quickly and precisely.
Tinkerbell, it has not been a nice winter where you are in Nebraska. Before Christmas, we got about 2 feet of snow, and then it all melted. 2 weekends ago, we got freezing rain, and then it melted one day. Then on Monday, we got freezing rain again. Then it snowed about 2 inches last night, hoping it melts in the coming weeks. Woo. Hardcore weather. I'm sure that doesn't help when you're trying to get healthy as well. Noblewoman, Lady Lasala.
Stand where you're at, peasant.
I am pretty much doing that. Why must this inn always be crowded with brainless debutantes? Have you seen Alicia? Who's that? Alicia is the daughter of the Baroness Paleter. See how she fawns over Count Claylan. Yeah, it's a bit annoying, isn't she? She's foolish to be even speaking with that shark, Claylan. He has a nose for idiot girls. He will tire of her company within a week and leave her heartbroken. He did the very same thing to me. That man is a swine. Now, leave me. I need to arrange to have his wine mixed with the slop water. I like this lass. Lasala. Stay frosty, Tinkerbell. Stay frosty. Camdog, are you using those made-up degrees again? No. Pugny? Oh, there he is. Count Claylan. Wonder if he's going to try and hit on us.
My time is quick, so be brief, commoner.
So I said to the Baron, honestly, sir, you must learn to control yourself. Really? You're so brave. Yes, well, I couldn't let that ogre push people about like serfs. Interesting. Freedom degrees! Made up degrees.
Never had rats. No siree.
Good tidings to you, young wayfarer. Welcome to the Mithril Inn. How may I be of assistance for you? Ooh, tell me interesting goings on. Nothing of interest, ma'am. This is a quiet place, and our customers prefer it that way. List of services? We can sleep, or we can grab some rumors. Yoshi, you look like you can hold a couple of Badascan wines. The colony of New Arm in Matiska is growing dangerous. The natives are rebelling against their masters. The council might send in reinforcements. The Shadow Thieves run the Docks district. Anyone who goes there should pay heed to them or suffer the consequences. You say potato, I say freedom fries. Alright, so we can sleep here, it would seem. If we need to, which we currently don't. Right, out we go. I'm going to make a hard save. There it is.